Record. I'm glad they can't hear this stuff on TikTok. To all my podcast people out there, we are right before TikTok shows up. It is 0959 and we told them 1000 hours or 10 o'clock civilian time, right? So on the podcast, you get a better engagement. If you're driving and you're cruising along, you can actually find us, this TikTok Live, on the podcast. As we're done with the TikTok Live, we'll put it up on the podcast. So be prepared for that. I get to push buttons on my podcast that you can't hear. So my podcast people know the things that you don't know that I'm pushing over here that makes this a good time. See, I just pushed a button you don't know. Okay, so I said 10 o'clock. I would come back to ask them lawful information for questions about treaty, indigenous peoples law. Hey, I just called the Kiowa tribe of Oklahoma, and I got the vice chairman's email. And I'm going to email them and let them know I am here, contract for hire to help out the people as the federal tribal prosecutor for Indian country. And I just happen to have one of these with me. Dun, 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 dun. Too bad the podcast people can't see it. All you podcast people, I'm holding up the emblem that Creator had said that there's going to be a beast that comes from the land that has horns like a lamb that will battle the beast and the whore that sits upon it. That's in Revelations, in case you didn't know. Okay, so I've got these buttons I get to push. Let me flip it here. That one makes it laugh. Here, I'll try to fit the speaker headphones up. I hope you can hear that. Oh, time's up. Time's up. Oh. All right, so now you get to see some of the secret stuff. This is our podcast. So if you're cruising along and so, oh yeah, I remember we was on TikTok Live. And so you can find the podcast about voices from Indian country that talks about all the fraud. Because that's all it is. Everyone's being duped, really. When you think about it, like, how do you get paid? Where does your money come from? How come they print it all the time? How come they get to print it and we don't? That's why I would rather make my own NFT. And matter of fact, an NFT could fix all the tribal corporation problems. Because it's a blockchain, not amino acid. But it's a form of NFT that shows where every line item is accountable for. So like if you had social services, okay? Now these tribal corporations, they gather our monies, the resources from the shareholder who has a buffalo logo like this, who also is, get ready for it. Too bad you can't hear it. This is cool. They too are federal tribal prosecutors and never knew it. How so? Well, it says in their treaty. It says in their paperwork that they get from the Bureau of Indian Affairs. They just don't read it. Why? I don't know why. That's a good question. Let's ask them. Are there any of you Kiowa, Shawanos, or Prairie Band Nishnabis on right now? Because if you are, hey, how come you don't know your treaty? Oh, here we go again. Oh, man, now that's messed up. Because it says a poor connection. Let me know if I freeze, though, okay? Not like right now. Hey. I don't know. What's that? Somebody's saying something. I don't know. Do I have a moderator on here? I know I told him to be here at 10 o'clock. Hey, Obadiah. Hey, what's up? What up? Solid Gee. Yeah, Obadiah's here. On the podcast, they're going. I wish y'all could hear that. Maybe if I can, like, hold it close by. Somehow. Alright, let's try that. Well, hey, what's up? But try not to have any, well, this is a lawful information segment. So, like I said, I got the information to get the email to the vice chairman down in the Kiowa area. And so I got to talk to some lovely ladies down there who answered the phone. You could tell they're old Indian ladies down there. I was like, oh, yeah, I was from Apache Y. Oh, really? Oh, you see how they talk down there. Oh, really? Hey. And they say the A, too. And I said, yeah. I said, my son, his mama's Kiowa Apache, but he's Shawnee with me. But we're here to help. I'm here to help my in-laws or my buds down there in Anadarko, because they have rights, they have treaty rights, they just don't know them, and they have every authority right if they carry their treaty and actually read it, because there's some articles in there. I don't know about the Kiowas, because I'm not Kiowa Apache or all that land base as a shareholder of the corporation, but I play ball with those who are. Just like my son's mama, she's a shareholder of that corporation. And since that's my baby's mama, and I love my son, and he might love his mama, I just pushed the laughing button. Anyway, it's just the right thing to do. So I called down there, and I reminisce with these old ladies of the old days in Anadarko. Oh, yeah, you remember them good old graffiti bridge? How about that old Indian School Road? The old Indian Road. Everybody used to take the shortcut to get to Carnegie. Carnegie used to be a hoop city, for real. There used to be all kinds of basketball games down there. We'd leave the city to go to Carnegie to go play ball, just to go play basketball. That's a travel. And man, there's a lot of skins down there hooping it up all day, all night sometimes. In Carnegie. And so got transferred to the assistant to the chairman. And I visited with her too. I was like, yeah. So my son has connections with the Black Leggins. And his sister is Pulaw. And she's part of the War Mothers Society over there. I think she was president at one time. And I was just sharing information about how I have ties to the Kiowas. And we was just having a good old visit. And she gave me the email. So I'm going to email them today to see if I can... Well, just let them know, hey, I'm open for contract. I can help. But again, it's not of my people. So I would have to actually go to the law school and access the same stuff I did for me, do the due diligence and legal research, and pull off the treaty that's going to have the Westlaw stamp on it. And so that is a lawful document. That's their own words from their own data bank that they don't ever freaking look at. That should be automatic fraud right there, a flag right there. Is hold up. Where's the treaties at? How come they don't look at the treaties of the very places, the Kiowa, Comanche, and Apache? Why is that? And I'll push that thing again. I wish they had a little question mark thing on here. So let me get here to read some comments, because I just had to give you a brief introductory to the podcast people, because they can't see all this stuff that we're doing here on. I better just take these down, because these are probably some kind of trigger for somebody. just because, that's not what this content is about. Ta-da. And here's the template. You can look up this case. You probably could Google it. I'll give you a chance to screenshot it, okay? So this is the template. Oh, here, I'll let you screenshot this too. Blah, 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 blah. I mean, it's public records, nothing that's not, you can't find. But here's them law offices and people. Frederick Peoples and Morgan, LLP. They're on here. Hobstraw, Steen Walker, who went down to Texas, Kiowa, and did the dealings with the land. They're going everywhere. They've been taken to the federal court. I know it's backwards to you, but hey, here's the proof. Even timestamp date and everything. They still go around doing the same template everywhere. And then there's another cat out there that colluded with our corporation, the Absentee Shawnee Tribe of Indians of Oklahoma Corporation, formed December 5th, 1938, for us to protect. So the Kiowas also, the Kiowa, Apaches, and Comanches also, they also have the date when they were formed. It's going to have an introductory. It's going to have their treaty in it, just like ours and our code laws. It's going to have their treaty right there that they sent. Everybody has the same template. Do you think we went to law school and formed a corporation? Heck no. We was just ceremonial people. And we said, man, we're going to die off, man, because they're killing people. Remember Killers of the Flower Moon? The FBI? Okay, now you're getting it. So now, here we are, still trying to battle the same freaking warfare. But now there's a law degree involved now, but it comes from the University of Oklahoma in Oklahoma that I have for us, Indian country. I push the button. Hey, Inky Indian, what's up? Is it still good morning? Yes, I guess it is. Hello from Window Rock, Arizona. Hey, Arizona. What up? Hey, I remember when I got out of the Coast Guard and went to Arizona, and I share this a lot on the other TikToks. Says, man, that just shows you what's important and what's not. Because I had the chance to go to the Dallas Cowboys game when they was playing in Phoenix. And I said, I just think I'll go to the Indian bar. I said, where did the skins hang out? And they said, Good Time Charlie's. Right down the road. It's on Indian School Road, not Avenue. There's a difference. And so, GTC is also cigarettes. But I made some good friends, man. I made some really good friends out there. Lots of fun. I worked out there and located utilities. I did electrical work, twisting wires. That's always my go-to thing to fall back on. Dang, it sucks, man. Hurts your shoulders a lot. And so I found this one gig out there. They pay you by the day. Just go twist some wires. All right. That was too easy. I was out by 2 o'clock. But I get there at 6. So anyway, I wanted to make sure that we are all here for the same topic. Lawful information that you missed out. I'm surprised that Kiowa didn't show up. Then told her, hey, what's up? 10 o'clock. Hey, Krista. What up, Krista? Oh, Wow is here. Oh, not my uncle. That was my bro, Leo. All right, so here's a story about the camper and how those curtains came along with it. So, well, it didn't look like it does now because Susie C. Roosie gifted us some construction material because it was getting cold. We got insulation and sheetrock. And anyway, after Mom had died and I got fired from construction management, all the indigenous so-called construction team, I was the full-blood.